Yeah, Mom, the best place, Mom, where we go for crypto, the best show. I thought you'd know, Wall Street Pete. Where is Wall Street Pete? Sickto in crypto. Where's Wall Street? I don't know. He does this crypto. Sickto. He's got a mic in his hand. He does this TA. He's talking about this crazy land going to the moon, and we're going soon. So if you like making sick dough in crypto, hit the like, subscribe, because we're going on a ride. Where's Wall Street? I don't know. He does this stuff TA. He talks about crypto, sick dough. We got our own intro. I thought I'd let you know, but I don't know where Wall Street Pete is, yo. He's here, Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. And if you like learning how to make sick dough in crypto, hit that like, subscribe, because we're going on a ride, and you already know, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're here for you. Let's get it started without further ado. Let me know what you're thinking about the intro, as we had a new little intro today. We had this talked about Shiba Inu, and if you were able to, as the you would have been able to take advantage of this. The patterns repeat, and if you don't see them, we're trading 2,400, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the 4 hour.
This is 24 hours ago.
Every time we get two little green, two little red candles coming down here, we do seem to get some nice little pump up. So now I'm starting to wonder, is this pattern going to proceed because the FOMO? And if that does happen, well, we'll look at somewhere around here. And I know it's crazy, but the TA and the fundamentals are real, so we could break that. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what we really see going on. So look at these big wicks coming up. It's only a matter of time, right? Those big wicks coming up look savage. And this is Shiba Inu if you're just getting on to my channel. And if you're just noticing, well, we're starting to get a huge match up here. And what's going to happen? Well, eventually, if you don't get out somewhere around either there or here, well, that was the video you could have watched a day ago. So it's up to you to watch these videos. Hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit the all. So when we do go live, you'll get this information. We were only trading just under 2,400. I told you 25 could have been a pretty good buy. Yes, we're in the dark. Let's put some light on there. Wall Street Pete, I'm excited. We're having a great day. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well. So let's talk about some of the things. We're going to talk about Cardano. Cardano here, it's been doing some quiet stuff while the market's been going pretty crazy. There's a lot of money to be made, right? A lot of people are making money, and no one's talking about Cardano. Well, that's kind of how I like it. I'd rather it be that way. Shh, don't tell nobody. But Cardano wants to explode. Let's keep it a secret. So if you really think about it, it's not doing jack diddly squat. It's been sideways, boring action, and what's been going on, we haven't had much since this date, and that was August 19th. So if you pay attention, that was about 2 months ago, ladies and gentlemen, maybe about 6-7 weeks if you want to be a little more precise. But my point being, Cardano has been just chilling. It's been doing this falling wedge. And I've been trying to explain to everybody that this falling wedge is very bullish. And what's going to happen in time is we're going to break it. And this is starting to break now. So what we're looking for is for it to break the 236 and then really come across to the 245, which is why I have these two prices very similar and close to each other. So if you see there, that's really important. Right there, we need to break through. And if you stay in, we're going to do our NFL picks just for tonight. We're going to pick out of this Rams or the Seahawks. But off topic there, that was real quick. I just want people to say, because we're going to start doing that. We're doing really good on parlays. We're trying to make more sick dough in crypto. So this is what we're doing here. The falling wedge is starting to change here. What are we looking to get? Well, we're hoping that this is the inverted head and shoulders pattern, which is forming through the head. As you see, we already got the head here inverted, which is bearish. And finally, as you see, the shoulder form there. So as we're going through, you can start to get a better understanding of what these things look like. Head and shoulders pattern could be the head here. If not, ladies and gentlemen, there's one last shakeout, and that'll form the head, and that'll be what you'll get, which is what we pretty much got on a lot of tokens today, except Cardano. I don't know if anyone understood what we got today, but we did get a pretty big shakeout. And this is Bitcoin. If you're paying attention, I want you to understand what's going to happen here. Bitcoin is doing a bullish flag here, and I do expect either for a big bounce up or, as we spoke of, this double M pattern, which is very, very possible. So please pay attention to that. Don't let it shake you out. That can very well happen. We're already falling. We've already gotten 4 candles. This is 4 hourlies. And if you zoom in a little bit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of the last 6 4-hourly candles, they're pretty much all red. So if you pay attention to that, we're starting to maybe stop here, but now we're going to get a lift up and be a fake dead cat bounce. I'm not sure. In order for Bitcoin, real quick, to tell us that, we'd have to break the 54.6. We already actually talked about this on my last video. This is very important. So pay attention to that happening, as that will happen and be very important. Trying to get rid of some of the garbage here so we can see the scenarios of what may play out. A lot of different things on the Fibonacci sequence level so we could hit the golden pocket for us to really find. I changed my colors here. I got to get that fixed. Oh man, I hate when people touch the computer. So let's see. We're looking for that big rise. We finally got it, and I'm telling you for a while that Bitcoin was going to do this. And if you see, we've been talking about this. You can follow me on the previous videos. But so I want to talk about TESO's XTZ. TESO's is another one. We definitely got to clear it all up. I'm sick of everything that's on here. And I'm actually excited looking at this right now. This is XTZ. This is TESO's on TradingView if you're interested. We're just doing a couple now real quick. And this is a bullish flag if I've ever seen one coming out trying to break through. That's pretty good looking. I am actually excited for this move here. And it's either going to give us this breakout or this shakeout here. And this is a falling wedge also. Actually start to look a little bit like a descending triangle at first. But this is considered a flag. Definitely. And where do you see the flag? Well, it's right here. This is the flag, definitely the flag, a very bullish flag. If you see it like that, now we got a red flag, right? So that's a bullish flag. That's looking pretty good. Let's see where we're at on the exponential moving average with the Bollinger Bands. Yes, the Bollinger Bands are getting tight. We're starting to get a price action. See, last time we got tight on the Bollinger Bands. So on TESO's, the last time we got that tight action, we did actually break out. So look somewhere in this. It's pretty funny, but they're actually tightening perfect coming in, and it's looking as if we will get a nice bullish upward jump here. I'm not a registered financial advisor. Of course, please do your own homework. But if you look here on the RSI level, you will clearly see this happening as I'm a mess right now. You'll clearly see this right here happening. And once that breaks through and comes up, as it should through right about there. Once we break through that little spot there on the RSI level, you'll know that it's a strong indicator and that we'll be back up and ready to go. So as long as we continue to go down here, we'll fall a little bit. So that's TESO's, and I'm looking to get this high volatile wave action in the upward trajectory. If you look at it right now, 4 hourly, and get rid of the EMA indicators, that's all we've been doing, and the trend is your friend. And if you pay attention, really, I mean, look at the continuing to create new higher lows, right? We're continuing on TESO's, and this is TESO's if anyone's interested. New higher lows continuing. So what would be the next? I mean, really, let's just keep seeing how the pattern's going. I told you the trend's your friend. If you want to go back and look at something different, go to the monthly, and then maybe we can just understand really quick where we are on the chart. We've been here before at, what's going on, Michael? ADA all the way. Bought all the chicken dippers. So December 2017, there's a 4-year cycle that's coming. And ladies and gentlemen, the 4-year cycle, if you know what I'm talking about right here, that's $12. So imagine if we do repeat and get there. I believe the entire market at one point in time will hit these highs, will be here in the month of December. Some of them won't, some of them will. But that's a big deal. Shiba, without further ado, we need to talk about it. Shiba Inu is doing some things that's upsetting some people. And you have to understand that there's a lot of different levels, a lot of different things that are going on. And this is something, what a friggin' couple months. If you go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as Shiba came out 5-6 months ago, Shiba Inu now, this is TradingView, this is the monthly chart. We're having some month, and I'll tell you right now, if we could match the month that we had, that'd be pretty great. How much money on your percent here, percentage-wise, is 216. So if we're going to repeat the growth, just about 219, 2 something, if we're going to repeat that growth, which, like I said, would be wonderful, then you'll probably get yourself right about back to the 277. That's what I'm looking to get. So let's see if we can come back to there. Right now we're battling, where are we at? 2150, and that's exactly as Instagram I predicted on. I said that we would somehow find ourselves at this 2146, 2150 level. Well, shenanigans, here we are. I do hope that this is the end. This is the 50% Fibonacci sequence level on the pullback. So this sequence, which is now turning into a correction, a massive correction every 4 hours. So if you went to work this morning and worked a 16-hour day, you came home and went, what the happened to my Shiba? Well, it's going to shake out a lot of people, and I want you to understand that these are high volatile waves, and I'm showing you it's going to go in this range, and it might perhaps keep doing that. So pay attention, definitely to mention on that. You might be able to get some money. So coming into the night, expect Shiba to hopefully get back on track to start going back up. As you know, it spent a lot of time going up without having too much retracing. We're about 50% back, kicked in, which is a very bullish pattern, very bullish indeed. So pay attention to that. Yes, we could get rid of this mess. It doesn't matter. I don't need to see it all. But you got to just watch out for the double bottom M patterns, and that's what I was talking about on my last show. The last one was important because if you see the double bottom M's, but now they stopped. So if you see that, if we were continuing to get the double M pattern, we would have went down here and continued that way. That would have been the danger zone, and I would have told you we cannot go here. So pay attention to that. That's huge. We definitely cannot do that. I'm telling you right now, if we did, we'd be going in reverse back below the 800 where we started last week. So we don't want to do that. So pay attention to the little dead cat bounce. It could still be happening, but we do need to clear away from this price. It's very important on Shiba Inu. We talked about Cardano, as I said. We talked about TESOs. We talked about Bitcoin a little bit. One thing I want to talk about Ethereum. Ethereum now, a lot of people took their money out to go buy some Shiba Inu, and now they're upset. Let's be honest. I know you did it. Let's be real. You definitely did it. And now it's in a steady incline, and it's in a steady rising channel. So if you're starting to realize Ethereum now is going to take somewhere track to where you wish you were on this ride if you sold it like a fool. We're going to get some parabolic moves on Ethereum, so get ready. It's doing a consistent channel. What did it do last time it did the consistent channel? Well, it had a quick shakeout because these whales know what they're doing. Why would they not do it any other way? So if you look at history, and I want you to understand as I'm making a mess right now, here it is. There's your rising channel as we're receiving right now here. It's the same thing. Move it in. There it is. Rising channel, rising channel. Well, what happened? Well, what happened was you got your Tigger bounce. So the Tigger bounce to 3,500 is very common before we get to the 3,700 and find out where Ethereum is going to go from there. So pay attention to that. It's really important. I tried to buy the Shiba ages ago. It was my first transaction. I got burned on it. Used my ETH transaction, didn't go through. They kept the gas. Man, sounds like such a newbie move. And you know what? I bet you'll never make any of those moves again. I've been there. I've done that. So don't worry, brother. We were all new at one point in time and learning. But right here is this lip. And let me show you something funny. Look like anything? Look like anything? Yeah. So history does intend to repeat itself. Doesn't mean we're going to get this, ladies and gentlemen. It does not mean that the 3,500 will come. It could just be right here, and that's it. That could have been the fall. That could have been done. And you're finished, and we're going right through, and you missed it. So pay attention to that. Engine is my favorite coin of all gaming tokens. I believe Engine is the best gaming token out there. Sideways boring action, same kind of situation. Looking to build some support up here at this price, which is 160, and I think we're currently trading that, 165, excuse me. So we actually have resistance up here, and I do see it clear as day. Real quick for Engine for you. It's hitting resistance, and once it breaks through the 164, it's going to be out the door. But the problem is once you realize you do that, then you add another friggin' quest, another problem, that's going to bring you to the 170 level. I'm sure you've seen Engine at 170 before and been having problems. Believe it or not, wait till you get to 244. I've been at $2.44 and I've been miserable before. So I can't show you where they're now, but we're not. So Pay attention to a couple of the levels. Engine is very cheap right now, Michael, so that's definitely the truth. Every time we get sideways, boring action, as we did last time here, and if you notice, it's about the same time frame, then it popped up. So pay attention to that on engine. That's huge, Michael. Thank you for bringing it up. A couple people didn't know that. I'm one of them. So I see that now about the same time frame as the sideways action it gave me. It just popped up. It didn't even go down. You see that? There was no ticker bounce, as we've seen one on the Ethereum. So Ethereum's got that ticker bounce in it, as I've seen it before right there. We matched it. It looks pretty good, actually, the more and more I look at that. So that's a big possibility to hit the 3,500 and then ticker bounce to 3,700. And who the hell knows where it might go after that. If it doesn't hit resistance Ethereum at 3,700, we could be gone all the way through 4,000. You know what's next after that. So Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification, so when we do go live and we do get these videos immediately, you get them live and you don't have to watch a recorded video. But I watch most of my videos. I go back. Why? Because I give myself my own self TA when I'm not home and I'm using my phone and I want to trade. So believe it or not, who's the best person to watch when you're not around, Pete? I watch myself. There's nobody better than yourself, I guess. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything. I do. I believe in myself, and it's starting to work. It's starting to pay off. One of these days, I will no longer have to worry about working my ass off. Been buying the engine dips as well. I think it's a gem at this price. I'll be honest, once we get through the December time frame, and it's coming, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be saying, holy shenanigans, I want this, I want that. You can't have enough. So you got to look at it like that. It's definitely going to happen. It's going to be a shopping spree, and that's what's going to happen. So have a great night. I believe we're done for the day. I believe we're done for the night. If we see 63,000 Bitcoin and I'm awake, then we'll see you again. But otherwise, stay tuned till tomorrow morning's video around 8 o'clock, as we do a video almost every day in the morning. Facts. We're trying to do at least 2 videos a day now. This was about 3 or 4. I know we're doing a lot. We want to stay active for you. Shiba's kicking ass and taking names. Hit the like, subscribe, rewind, check out the levels we talked about. This handsome young guy used to work at the New York Mercantile Exchange building on actual Wall Street in New York City. Learned a lot, several years, 7 to 8 years on there. So I have a lot of pride and passion in my work. I learned a lot of smart people, a lot of good people. Take care, everyone. Have a great night, like I said. We'll talk about some of the levels tomorrow. In the chats, as always, put what you'd like. What is your asset? What do you think is going to blow up? And can we talk about it? If I can get it on TradingView, you know it. We'll go over it. Have a great night. Take care.